I have one question.
Yes.
We're supposed to be sophisticated buyers, but I'm not sure I know what a short sale is in real estate.
Oh,
Stock.
all right, that's easy. That's an easy question. Let's say you've got a property right now that you own. You cannot make the payments and the value of it is down. In order to get that property off your books at home, your personal finances, you're going to say, Mr. Lien Holder, I know you hold the lien on my property. Would you help me out and forgive X amount of dollars, let's say $40,000, and accept this offered purchase that I have in my hands? Because you can see I haven't made a mortgage payment in 90 days or whatever.
So everybody saves money because they don't have to go through all the process. They just negotiate a deal. The initial seller, okay, Sue, Dina, Elizabeth, Laurel has the listing on the property, okay? They're going to negotiate back through. They know that their seller is in a tight position.
Sell a
You actually have
2
to
years ago
disclose.
for $500,000. You have to be able to sit and wait and wait and wait for.
But you've also got another problem, that is, just because you get a reduction from the lender in the amount that they're willing to accept, you take a hit on your credit.
Oh,
Credit
yes.
report as a seller. So from a seller's perspective, yes, it can get you out. Maybe you won't need to file for bankruptcy. Maybe you can sell the property because the lender's taking a reduced payoff. But it doesn't help your credit. It takes time. Some of the banks want appraisals and all sorts of other backups. You could be, I think that I heard that Bank of America was taking up to 6 months to approve.
I had one with 7 months.
So if you have a buyer, a hot buyer in hand, it doesn't mean you're going to be able to consummate the sale because you may not, they may not want to hang around while you try to get this approval.
Yeah, it's interesting. I went 7 months on one, and it wasn't Bank of America.
Are any lenders, is that pretty much about the rule? I know each lender is different, but for these home buyers that have, you know, there's some great deals out there with the short sales. So is 6 months, are you seeing anything that's 2 months?
I've done that. Well, I haven't seen anything 2 months. I've done 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah. I think I've got one that's going to go to right now, but it's a local lender.
Yeah.
A little easier to deal with. Walk in the door, and you can talk to somebody.
Yeah.
It does make a difference.
It
Believe
depends on
me,
the
it does make
right.
a difference. Yeah.
Aside from waiting, is there any risk to the buyer in a short sale? From the buyer's perspective, if you have time.
From the seller.
Your risk is that you may not, you try to lock in a rate, as Debbie said. Your rate lock is going to expire.
Yeah.
If your employment circumstances change or other circumstances, you can
In the
start
meantime.
off having signed a PNS, having qualified arguably on paper, and then 6 months down the road, due to no circumstances that you can control, you no longer qualify
Right.
when the approval finally comes in on the short sale. So.
Let's have something.
Well, the other thing is, you're not guaranteed the short sale is going to go through.
That's right.
And two, there may be other opportunities that come up during that time that you'd like to take advantage of that you're not able to because you're locked into an agreement on this one property.
That makes sense.
You almost need a Hubbard for.
I didn't realize you had to be locked. I didn't realize you had to be
Hubbard
locked.
for the short sale.
You
The thing with the lender, I deal with over 20 lenders, and they will not give you a clear to close for obvious reasons until they've got full lien holder approval, written lien holder approval. So you're in a pickle. I was going to talk to the tax credit. Thank you. The tax credit, which Jerry's going to talk to when he comes down. He's doing taxes at the moment. He's a tax accountant, and this is in contract by the end of April, but you have to close by the end of June. Short sale is going to be a risky business for you guys if you really want to get that credit, that tax credit.
And there is a $6,500 for risk.
Yes, there is. Yeah, Jerry's got all of that right here for people. So, yeah, when he comes down, he'll talk to that.
Yeah, and this may be more of a Rick question, if you had the purchase and sale and had that written in the contract that this short sale offer is good, my credit, expires April 15th, this is when, that we have 45 days if I can make it happen. Otherwise, this offer is off the table,
You can do that.
right?
And that's the
So
way you
protect the
typically
buyer.
write them up to protect yourself.
Protect the buyer.
Because
right?
at that point, if your loan agreement has expired, you may not want to go ahead. They may have gone down, as Deb says, so it may be fine. But
It may.
if they haven't and it goes up, then you can say, I'm out of it, and that's it.
Right.
One of the things that you can do is reserve the right to rescind the contract up until the time when the lender approves the sale. So,
Yeah, that's fairly typical, actually.
yeah, because otherwise, if you don't do that and an opportunity comes along,
You're gonna miss it.
you're going to miss it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true.
Oh, that's good. So that sentence is a great sentence.